Ich habe mir die letzten 2 Juice geklaut.
Hello, zusammen. So sorry that this has become a regular thing now that I'm recording like every 4 weeks. I really apologize. I am now in week 9 here in Germany, and this one I think is going to be mainly about my travel updates. So this video is going to be about Freiberg, Budapest, and Cologne and Karneval mainly, and then just a little bit of an update on how my life's going here in good old Deutschland. So to start off, guess it would be 3 weekends ago now, I went to Freiberg to visit one of my friends, and I loved it. It was awesome. We got to hike around the Black Forest a little bit, and then we went to a Shots bar where like the whole menu is just titles and you don't really know what you're going to get, and that was really fun. And then the following weekend we went to Budapest, and that was one of my highlights so far, I think, of being here in Europe. Budapest was amazing. The money confuses me, and I still know I will never understand it. The forint and things like breakfast being like 3,000 forint, just hard to convert in my head. But it was really fun. We did a free walking tour. We tried to get into the Parliament, but if you want to do that, I would highly recommend buying your tickets in advance because they sell out really quickly. What else did we do? We did a lot of sightseeing, and then of course we went to the spas, the hot baths, and that was so much fun. I highly recommend that. One thing I will say though is that the service in Budapest is pretty terrible, to be honest. Every single restaurant we went to like 3 or 4. We waited at least an hour plus for our food. The very first restaurant we went to, we waited like 30 minutes to be served, and then we didn't get our food for another like hour and a half. And then they weren't the check even doing it, because I know here you're supposed to ask for it, but it still was very confusing and very frustrating because it wasn't like a busy time or anything. And you would think with tourists, if you have a high customer ratio, you want to get them in and get them out to have as much money as possible for your business. But it was really frustrating because we were there for almost like 3 hours, and that was annoying. One thing I also forgot to mention too was in Budapest, if you have time, 100% you should go to the Chocolate Museum. I think it's like a 40-minute train ride from central Budapest, but it is so worth it. Like, you get off the train and it's a little sketch just because you're not in the city anymore, but the tickets I think are 20 euros a piece, and it is so worth it. I highly recommend going. You can buy tickets on TripAdvisor, or you can call and make a reservation. They have an English tour. They have several other language tours as well. I think the English one is like every day at noon pretty much. At least Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I will say it's not exactly what I was expecting when we went in. It wasn't like a traditional style museum. Like, they have a lot of chocolate tins, and they have like old chocolate pieces and paintings. But when we were there, we tried probably like 10 different chocolates. We got a free shot of Palinka. We got some free hot chocolate. We got some tea. We got some chocolate cake. We got to make our own chocolate tart and decorate it. We got some chocolate cherry bombs. We got just dried tea to take with us. We got a chocolate coin to take with us. Not dry, just chocolate. But yes, I will say I highly recommend going if you have time to go. Yes, and then last weekend, because today is Fat Tuesday, we went to Cologne for Karneval, and that was an experience, let me tell you. I am not one to day drink all day long. It's not really for me, but I thought it was something I should go experience. So it really is like Halloween for adults here. Everyone dresses up. If you've ever been to OU Halloween, that's pretty much what it is. We were there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we didn't see any parades, and I thought it was going to be more like Mardi Gras kind of, but it definitely wasn't. So yeah, that was fun. I don't think I would go back. I prefer Mardi Gras personally. But yes, so I took the train to both Freiberg and Cologne, and then I flew with Ryanair to Budapest. And I would recommend it. It was really cheap. I'm going to Italy next weekend for almost a week with my friend who's coming to visit. And again, my ticket was only like €100. So super, super cheap. And then I guess just a little bit of a life update so far. Or not even life update, but some of my Bianca struggles. Trying to buy new shoes here while I was at Karneval. I thought I had a rock in my shoe all night. Funny story. And I went to sleep and like my foot kind of hurt, and I woke up the next morning and my foot really hurt, and I looked down and there's like a hole, and then there's like a little bit of glass in it. And then when I go to put my shoe on, I realize there's like a shard of glass like this big sticking up through my shoe. So like the whole night I had been walking on glass that had gone through my Adidas. So I tried to buy a new pair of Adidas, and it's really confusing because for me, like US sizes to German sizes is fairly confusing. Everyone told me I'd be a 37 here because I wear a size 7 back home, but it's really like a 38 because I think a 37 is a 6.5 and a 38 is technically a 7.5. So really I'm like a 37.5. But with Adidas, I bought 38s, but I'm actually like a 38 and 2/3. And I looked at my Adidas shoes and it says 7, and then technically I think FR is what says 38 and 2/3, but I had no idea that FR would be like the EU or German shoe sizing, so I was very confused with that. And then I even did the size convert on the JD Sports, and it did say 38 and 2/3, but the shoes I wanted that were on sale for €50 were only 38, and I was like, I think that'll fit. So, I mean, they fit. They're not too small. I can wear them comfortably. But, yeah, that was very interesting. What else? Oh, yesterday I went to the grocery store, and I found Reese's Puffs, but they were €9. And my Easy Mac that, you get at home for 75 cents, 99 cents, it's €4 here. I really debated there for 2 minutes if I should buy them or not because, sometimes you just crave it a little bit. I really want Chipotle so bad, and there's no Chipotles here. I've experienced the Chinese store with my friends, so got some like tofu and mamba sauce. I really enjoy that with like broccoli and carrots and mushrooms. It's pretty good. I opened up a DHL package station. I just have to put my tan in for that. Yeah, this one is a little short. I left my notebook back at home, so we'll at work. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick little update. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's rainy here, so not as great as normal, but yeah. All right, until next time. Bye. Tschüss.